everybody, Tone Lock 3902 here again with TWK!
T-Dub in the hizzy!
And this is, once again, Mass Effect. So, what's happened so far? Nihilus has just gotten killed. So, that's fun.
By one of his supposed friends.
Yeah. So...
And we're here on this planet trying to get an Prothean beacon. Prothean being a very ancient race.
Yeah.
And it was stolen. Also, if you look up, you can see a gigantic fucking ship.
Oh, yeah, I never noticed that before. Holy shit. That's amazing.
It is quite massive.
These things...
It's huge.
Those husks, until I found out about the enemies in Mass Effect 2, these things scared me to death.
Well, they are essentially zombies, more or less.
Yeah.
We saw the cutscene in... Well, you get behind cover. Metagel.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Also, since you're a Vanguard, you should have shields in your abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on one. Use the right stick. Nope, none of these are shields. God damn it.
I have throw and overkill and warp. I could.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I thought you'd have shields. God damn it. They're all offensive abilities. Damn it. Damn. Ding dang damn it.
Oh, well, that doesn't really help at the moment, but...
It can help if you aim at an enemy.
Yeah. Okay, so they seem to be... they seem to be out of the way. I thought there was something over here.
Oh yeah, there's an optional conversation if you open that door.
Yeah. Okay, Omnigels. Omnigels. No, I'm not gonna waste Omnigels to do this.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack.
Okay.
It was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working.
Not the best camera angle.
I've never seen that happen. What the hell is going on? I
don't
literally
know.
never... Well, I don't even know what's going on right now. I've never seen this happen.
No way they survived.
You don't know
I looked
that.
at my phone
We
for 5
survived.
seconds. I look up and I come back to this.
They could have had a fighting chance.
This is why you should never look away from the screen, people. You never know what the hell you're gonna miss.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get
See?
a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
What
Tell
is...
them about the noise
what is-
pool. That
Tony,
awful
did you
noise.
install all the
It
updates?
was emitting some kind
Yes,
of signal as
everything
it
has been
descended.
installed
It sounded like
properly.
the shriek of the
This is
dam.
not the first time that this has happened to
It's coming
me.
from inside your own head.
Yeah,
was
what...
probably trying to block communication.
yeesh. By the way, if you guys couldn't tell, Mass Effect 1 was essentially made with very, very low production values.
I have to go.
And it'll become more apparent as we go on, especially doing
Yeah.
side
Those are
quests.
soldiers.
Yeah.
Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport.
See, during the production of this game, BioWare was still a very, very small studio.
We let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody.
Like, they made quite a
Most
few
of the time,
games.
I
They
don't
made the
even know
Star
what's in
Wars
the
games,
packages.
Yeah.
Jade
That might be
Empire.
something we could use.
But
I fucking love Jade
Figured it would come
Empire.
in handy if those
I've always
things
wanted to
came.
play that one, but I just never got around to doing it. I
It's
only hear great
so-
things.
It's so good.
We're risking our lives.
It's not one of those
to save
games that
this
leads
colony.
off on a sequel bait, does
You
it?
sure there's nothing else in here that could help
Not
us
that I
out?
recall.
Yeah, there's
I don't
one.
think
Okay,
so.
because I
was gonna
hate
say
it
that
when
if this
games
was
end on sequel bait and then they never get a sequel. That is the biggest kick in the pants.
Yeah, see, that's...
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's
Okay,
his name?
yes,
He's not a bad
Ashley, who
guy.
was
I
not
won't
there.
get in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole.
This is
We need his name.
insane.
It's important.
Yeah, okay.
I
you're right.
literally have never
His name's
like
Howell.
what is even
It's the
what the
docks at the spaceport.
what the hell is
He's
even the
still
fuck?
alive.
I don't know. I
have to
don't
go.
know. Oh, okay. Well, we're all back to normal now, apparently. So, yeah. So that was a thing. So, quick question: when I am in combat and I need to run, which button do I press? Like, is
The
it
A button.
the A button? Oh, okay. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, there we
Commander,
go.
it's Nihilus.
Nihilus, no! He's come down with a bad case of the
Turian.
deads.
You know him?
Kind of hard to come back from that unless you got a
As
Phoenix
expected.
down.
He was with us in the norm.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first.
You can
was
definitely
waiting
tell
when your
that
friend showed up.
the facial
called him
animations, especially for Shepard.
I think they
While
knew
this is a good game, the facial
Your friend seemed to
animations for
relax.
Shepard are
He let his guard
not
down.
the best. Even
And Saren
even
killed
when
him.
this came out.
Shot him right in the back.
But
I'm just lucky he didn't see
visually,
me behind the crates.
I think it still
Where'd Saren
holds
go
up
after he killed
over
Nihilus?
time.
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Well,
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
high explosive. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Had a little thing of technical difficulties.
I was saying a lot of funny things, and Tony could not hear it because this Discord thing that we're using to get the audio from me and Tim get the video to me, all this stuff. They for some reason was not picking up my microphone.
Yeah, but we got it. So okay. Whoa. Okay. Can I even get over here? Oh, okay. Oh, I can. Good. Don't even have to worry about burning myself.
Can I just talk about one of my nitpicks with this game?
Absolutely.
There is a very strict inventory limit, and it doesn't tell you about it until you get near it.
I know.
Like, it doesn't give you like I think it's only like 100 items, but it doesn't give you like X out of 100 currently you have.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you like, oh, by the way, your inventory is almost full. That's the only time it tells you that your inventory is almost full. You have no indication until then.
I know.
Because before that, you think you have just an infinite inventory. And if I wasn't playing this game with a friend during my first playthrough, I would have never figured that out until it was too late. So because of that, I just constantly either sell my stuff or convert it to Omnigel.
Yeah. That's Warrior. Oh, dude, get away. Oh,
God.
fuck!
No! Death number 1!
Oh, that was my fault. I was too cocky. I thought I could kill him before I could heal.
You were being very penisy.
Yeah.
Very much like a very, very classy penis.
Okay.
This time, let's try it with more
forgot
feeling
about-
and with... Yeah, let's actually utilize cover.
I like that. I like that very much.
Yeah, just utilize the cover, Tony. Press in the left stick to get into cover. One thing I have to give credit for is not only your ability to command your units, but command your squad mates, but the fact that they actually listen and the fact that they're actually somewhat semi-intelligent.
Yeah.
I believe that there's an XCOM game that was released around the same time as Mass Effect 3 that completely screwed up that mechanic. I can't remember what it's called.
The XCOM Enemies Unknown.
Was that the shooter?
The first person shooter. Oh no, that was.
No, it was a third person. It was a third person shooter.
I don't know. It was a real time. It was. They released a new XCOM that was a real time. That was a real time strategy.
No, there was another one they released that was like this game, but not as good.
I know that they released. I know that they released a game called The Bureau Declassified, and
There you go. That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just essentially used this game's engine, more or less the Mass Effect engine, but just completely screwed up the AI. So, not so good.
There we go. And wow, that's all it takes to.
Area secured.
Oh shit! Why did I do that? Fuck. Okay. Okay, so let's level up our guys and women respectively.
You don't give no hoots about no women, folk.
I love women. They may not like me, but I love them.
That sounds borderline stalkerish, Tony.
Well, that's for the courts to decide. So.
And they shall, and this is why you cannot get within 100 feet of several women.
Oh no, there's a whole nother reason for that. Okay, so I'm always wanting to reload my weapon. I've been playing shit like Halo and everything. I've been wanting to I keep wanting to reload my weapon, and it just
Well, you'll gain plenty of that in the later games, because this is the only game in the whole series that utilizes the current heatsink system.
Accept the charges.
But I thought this
Destroy
was
the
a
entire
great
colony.
system. I wish they
evidence that
hadn't.
we were here.
I wish they didn't change that. That would have been. I love that system.
Well, in Mass Effect 3, you in the Citadel DLC, you can get a gun that uses this.
Oh, okay.
And in Andromeda, you can get you can mod weapons so that they use this heatsink system.
Oh, okay. Oh god, the bombs on just the defusing.
This is relatively easy. Just take
Oh,
up enemies, defuse the bombs.
on casual, yeah, but the higher difficulty means more bombs. So yeah, that's just.
Get up, get up, get up, drop the bombshell, get up, get up. This is out of control.
Okay.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Really?
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay, that's a 1.
One down, 3 to go.
Oh, and we have to fight also. Wonderful.
Well, that's what your squad mates are there for, Tony.
Yeah, you guys take care of my light work. I gotta go defuse these bombs. And I can't even look around to see what's going on either.
Nope, the game completely locks your camera during this moment.
Yep.
Which is super fun, especially when you get to look at it.
Oh, I know, right?
By the way, you might want to try not taking a rocket to the face.
Oh, sure, but where's the fun in that?
The fun is not having to get facial reconstructive surgery.
Well, yeah, there's that, but...
But nothing.
Okay, one left.
It should be ahead. Well, you notice that the game gives you more than enough time to do this.
I know, it's just... Ah, there it is. No, wait, that's a crate. Say, I just got...
where is that last bomb?
There it is. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
That is a movie that I do recommend any Batman fan watching.
Oh yes, that's a series I recommend any Batman fan watching.
If it wasn't for that, we may never have gotten an 89 film.
Yep.
And then later on the Dark Knight.
Yeah. Oh, the animated series is coming out on Blu-ray next year.
I know, it's pretty awesome. Almost certain that my brother-in-law is going to get that because he gets basically any superhero movie release.
Yeah. Also, question
Like if it,
about to really date this video, but what the heck? Thoughts on the Star Wars Episode 8 trailer that just came out?
I think we got him, Commander.
I am anticipating it. It seems like Finn might actually be able to do things plot-wise, so hopefully they let him do stuffs.
Yeah. I'm anxious for Luke to actually say shit. To actually have lines. To actually have lines.
He has lines in the trailer.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to him having actual dialogue instead of just standing around like, shit. You know?
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
The one thing that's going to be really sad is the fact that we
Something
know
must
this is going to be Carrie Fisher's last ever Star
Normandy.
Wars film.
Standing by.
Oh yes, it makes me wonder what they're going to do for, or what they were going to do for her character for Episode 9.
Yeah, and not only that, but
I mean,
I really hope. And now it makes me really, really want them to not kill off Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Because I would like for at least one original character to survive this trilogy.
Well, technically, Chewie is still there.
I know, but it's not the same.
C-3PO and R2 are still there.
I want a human character to survive. Also, Shepard just got a huge, blast of vision. We completely talked over that. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, to be fair, this game's been out for a while. I'm sure people are aware. Now, this game is, in addition to being not the you were talking about how
the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
that voice that is the eternal Deanna Troi from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
They managed to save the colony.
I have honestly never seen anything Star Trek related.
Oh, dude, you should. I would recommend either Next Generation or Voyager.
I'm gonna ask if I ever do watch anything Star Trek related. I'll probably ask my buddy Shin Tiger Curl, because he seems very, very knowledgeable in Star Trek knowledge stuff.
Well, Voyager was groundbreaking in that it was the first one to have it was the first to have a female captain as a leading in the leading role. So,
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
But Next Generation is just awesome. I love it.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I love the Doctor in this series too. She is just amazing.
Oh yeah, Dr. Chakwas is pretty awesome.
Nothing
Yeah.
serious.
Oh,
How long was
there's
I
a
out?
scene in
About
I think
15
it's
hours.
2
Something happened down
where
there with
they
the
get
beacon, I
drunk
think.
in the infirmary
It's my fault.
together.
I must have triggered some kind of security.
Oh
field
yeah,
when
you
I
can get
approached
drunk
it.
in Mass
You
Effect
had to
2.
push me out of
Yeah,
the way.
I
With
love
her?
I
You
love
had
that.
no
It
way
was
to
so
know what
awesome.
would happen.
The only
Actually, we
thing
don't
I'm
even know
not
if
looking
that's what set
forward
it off.
to in Mass Effect 2
Unfortunately, we'll
is
never get the chance to find
the
out.
The beacon exploded.
is the
A system
grinding
overload,
to
maybe.
get the
The blast not too
elements
cold.
that I need
The
to
lieutenant and I
upgrade
carried you back
the
to the
ship.
That isn't even a thing for me. Like I don't like.
I appreciate it.
I don't even
That I
mind
will
to
be doing
honest.
off camera.
Physically, you're
Definitely.
But I
By the way,
detected some
the person who
unusual
plays
brain
Benezia,
activity.
the
Abnormal beta
sorry
waves.
woman you saw in the earlier
I
cutscene
also
with
noticed an increasingly
Saren,
rapid
she also
iron
played
movement.
Queen Bee in Young
Signs typically
Justice.
associated with intense
Young
dreaming.
And,
Justice. I don't. I'm not aware.
saw.
I'm not familiar with that.
I'm not sure what I saw.
It's a very good series. It's about to have its 3rd season this year.
Destruction.
Oh, not this year, but
Everything's
eventually it looks like next this year that's finally getting to the 3rd season.
I better add this
And
to
we've
my
been
report.
waiting.
It may-
People have been waiting literally years and years
Captain
because it
Addison.
was originally given 2
How's our
seasons,
XO holding
and then
up?
Cartoon Network
Well,
canceled
the
it due
readings
to
look
low
normal.
toy
I think
sales.
the commander's going to be fine.
Really?
Glad
Yep.
to hear it.
Canceled it because the
Shepard, I
toys
need to
weren't
speak with you.
selling.
In private.
That's all Cartoon Network cares
Aye,
about.
aye, Captain.
Merchandising
mess
and
if you need me.
merchandising. That's it. If what you're making ain't selling merch,
Sounds
they
like
don't
that
give a
beacon hits
fuck.
pretty hard, Commander.
Well, I
Are you sure you're okay?
it used to be
I don't
about
like
the
soldiers
show,
dying under my command.
about the ratings.
Jenkins wasn't your fault.
Yeah,
Ratings only
did a
play a
good
part
job,
of it, so Cartoon Network right now.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain.
Sadly, that seems to be
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look
becoming
bad.
the norm
Nihilus is
instead of
dead.
the
The beacon was
exception.
destroyed and Geth are invading.
In regards
Council's
to
going to want answers.
in regards to stuff like that.
I didn't
like,
do anything
like
wrong, Captain.
children's
Hopefully the
shows
council can
or
see that.
something. Or cartoon shows.
I'll stand
or
behind
whatever.
you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here.
I can't
It's
can't
Saren,
hear this voice
other Turian.
without thinking
Saren's a
of
spectre
the Riddick
from the
movies.
best. A living legend.
I've never seen the Rick films,
Rick-
although
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard some pretty good things about them.
means he's gone
What to
rogue.
me, what I think of Keith David, I
A
think of
rogue
this game, and I
spectre's
think of They Live.
Yeah.
Saren's dangerous.
Pick
and
the
he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden
let's see,
Crime because
the
he
first
hates
Riddick
humans.
film, Pitch
You're
Black,
right.
was really good.
Saren
It's
has
got that
allied
real
himself with
indie
the
feel
Geth.
to it.
I don't know how.
Chronicles
why.
of Riddick
It had
is
something to do with that
like
beacon.
you give
You were
Vin
there just before that
Diesel
beacon
like
self-destructed.
multi-million
Did you see anything?
like
Any clue that might tell us
like
what
a
Saren was after?
huge budget, and I
Just
enjoyed
before I
it.
lost
Some people
consciousness, I
don't
had some
don't
kind of
really
vision.
like it, and that's their thing.
A
but
vision.
I enjoyed it.
A
There was
vision of
another
what?
one, but I haven't seen it yet.
I saw synthetics.
I think that one was
Yeah,
literally
maybe.
just called Riddick.
Slaughtering
Yeah.
people.
And there's also
Butchering.
an animated film that takes
We need to
place
report this to
between
the council, Shepard.
Chronicles of Riddick and Chronicles of Riddick and Riddick, but I'm not entirely.
Because that doesn't
What
make
are we
things
gonna tell him?
confusing.
I had a
Oh
bad
no,
dream.
of course not.
Well, calling one film
We don't know
Chronicles, then the
what
third film
information
just
was
Riddick,
stored
like,
in
come on. Just,
Yeah.
we
Lost
need,
protein
like, I'm gonna be like the
technology,
millionth person to
blueprints
suggest
from
this, but this
ancient weapons of mass
calls for an
destruction,
AVGN
whatever.
video.
Yeah.
Saren
Also,
took
the video games are also really
I know
good.
Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He
The
believes
Chronicles
humans
of
are a
Riddick
blight on the
Escape to
galaxy.
Butcher Bay and
This attack was an act of war. He has
Tears
the
of
secrets from the
Athena,
beacon.
I think it is.
He has an
So
army
what kind
Geth
of
as
like
commander.
genre? Are they like
He won't stop
cyberpunk
until
or
he's
something?
wiped humanity
No, they're
from the
like
face of the galaxy.
first. They're like. I don't want to say they're first-person shooters because they're.
No, I'm talking about like the genre
I'll
of the
find some way to
movies.
take them
Like,
down.
like what setting would you put?
Definitely
He's a spectre.
sci-fi. Definitely
He can
sci-fi.
go
Yeah.
anywhere, do
I do
almost
get at least that much for it, but would
That's
you
why
say
we
it
need
was
the
like
council on our side.
apocalyptic, cyberpunk?
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the council will revoke his Spectre status.
Chronicles
I'll
of
contact the
Riddick
ambassador
definitely has
see if
a
he can get us an audience
post-apocalyptic
with the council.
vibe to it.
He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be
In the
getting
second
close.
uld it's
Head up to the bridge
like
and tell Joker to bring
there's
us into
these
dock.
religious zealots that are they're doing this whole crusade about trying to convert everybody. So
not unlike modern world.
no, there's a place in there called there's a place called New Mecca.
Hey, Commander.
Oh, well, let's talk. Let's talk to Miss Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Good old Ash Williams,
Crew
and
could
yes,
use
she
some
was
good
named
news
after
after what
the
happened
Ash
to Jenkins.
Williams.
Oh, I was thinking about that.
Jenkins was a valuable part of
Also,
this
if you
group.
have a connect while playing
Part
the
of me
third game
feels
and you
guilty for
shout,
what happened.
Ash, boomstick,
Jenkins
she
is still
switches to her
alive.
shotgun.
That's awesome.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
See, I'm going
Thanks,
to try
Commander.
to talk to
That means a lot from you. I've never met
everybody-
anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
as
Things were pretty rough
as much
down
as
there.
I can.
Are you okay?
The two you're definitely going to want to talk
I've
to
seen
are
friends
Garrus
die
and
before.
Rex because they have side quests tied to
Oh
their
my
conversations.
god, I love
To see my whole
Garrus and
unit
Rex.
wiped out. And you never get used to
Especially
seeing dead civilians.
Garrus's voice actor,
But things would have
Brenton
been a lot
Keener,
worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without
who you guys
Williams.
may remember from the
Thanks,
Purge
Commander.
Anarchy.
I
have
want
to
to see
admit,
the
I
Purge
was a little
movies.
worried about being
They
assigned to
seem
the
really
Normandy.
good.
I've only
It's
ever
nice
seen
that
the
someone
second
makes
one,
you
and
feel
that one
welcome.
was really fun.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
I do want to
Thanks,
eventually
Commander.
watch the third one, Election Year.
Oh yes, yeah. That. Okay, now let's talk to Caden.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Good old stoic Caden Alenko.
Oh, okay, so he's not much for talking. Okay, well, fuck you then.
Well, in the third game, you can fuck him if you want.
Well, I could fuck him in this one, couldn't I?
Only as female Shepherd.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, the only gay romance in the first game is with Liara, and then EA was like no gay romances in the second game.
Well, technically, Liara's species are neither male nor female, so
I know, but like,
she appears as female. So yeah.
yeah, and they do, and sorry, do
Glad you're
use female
okay,
pronouns
Commander.
among one another.
Yeah. So okay, so
Yeah,
I
and then
have-
in the second game, like EA was like no gay romances, because no player's gonna want to do that.
yeah.
And then they heard all the complaints, and they're like, okay, we'll
Oh,
bring back the
okay,
gay
okay.
romances.
Okay. Yay! Okay.
Fucking publishers, man.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, yeah, so you know exactly what the fuck we want to do in our.
By the way, Bioware also did make Talia romance apparently because of her feet.
Of her feet?
Yeah, she has
timing,
chicken
Commander.
feet.
I was just about to bring us into the
Okay.
Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Okay. What does that
That's
have
not
to
the
do
same.
with? What does
That's
that?
the exact same. That's the exact same thing that I told my friend when she told me that.
What
I
does
was like,
that
really?
what does that have to do with anything? I mean, okay, she has chicken feet. It'll make foot jobs easier, but I mean, what does that have to do with anything? I mean, for
That's-
real, like
I
legit.
guess that's just how developers think. I guess.
Okay.
Look at the size of that ship.
Well,
essential
for whatever reason, I'm
flagship
glad
of the
they did.
Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Yeah,
Why
it
so
was a
touchy,
shame that we had to wait
Just
until the
saying,
second
we
game
need
to
firepower,
romance
too.
Tally.
Yeah. And the whole time
Look at that
afterwards, she
monster.
complains
Its
about
main
how
gun
sick
could
she
rip the
was
very smallest ship in the
afterwards.
Alliance fleet.
She was like,
claim
I
it's
have
on
a
our
cold,
side.
I have a fever, and a
Citadel
headache.
Control, this is
But it was
SSV.
worth it. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. Yeah,
Oh, the music during this scene, the music right here, fucking amazing.
yeah.
Like I'm not hearing it, but I remember the music, and it's just like,
Roger, Alliance
yeah.
Yeah. The music in this game, no, in this franchise is just incredible.
It is just brilliant synth music, and it's just, oh, it's so good.
I remember,
Yes.
isn't it true that depending on how you pick your backstory for your character, that you find somebody up here that wants to jump, and you have to talk her down?
Oh yeah, you get, like I said earlier in the
This
in the
is an
previous part,
outrage.
your
The
background
council would
determine
step in if
what
they get
specific
attacked
like
a
side quest
Turian
you
colony.
get. Like there's one where you prevent a suicide. There's one where you meet with somebody who used to know your mother, and I'm not sure what the third one is.
Well aware of the
okay.
risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Seren? You can't just
Also,
ignore
here's
a
the
rogue
council, and
spectre.
as
I
was stated
demand action.
in the previous
You
part,
don't get to make
the
demands of the
Turian
council,
counselor is played by the same voice actor who played
Citadel
Nihilus.
Security is
Ah.
investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you have
Still
any
wearing
questions.
my piss
I
yellow
have
uniform.
the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
Looking like a
Yeah.
bumblebee.
Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to
By the way,
every
after we're
human
done with this
colony out
conversation,
there.
this is kind of
He needs
where
to be stopped.
the game
The
kind of
council has
opens
to
up, at
listen
least
to us.
in this area.
Settle down,
Yeah.
Commander. You've
And the
already
Citadel
done more
is
than enough to
huge. It's
jeopardize
like
your
this is the
candidacy for the
biggest version of the
Spectres.
Citadel
Oh,
that we
yeah.
get in the
On
whole
Eden Prime
trilogy.
was a chance to
Yeah.
prove you could get the job done.
This is the
Instead,
part where I
Nihilus
get
ended up
confused
dead
trying
and
to
the
get
beacon was
around and
destroyed.
shit. So.
That's Saren's
Thankfully,
fault,
you
not
have me
his.
here, and I know where, I remember where where
This
all
is
the
a
buildings are and
investigation
locations
Right.
are.
to
See,
support our
see, this is
accusations.
why I can't do
Otherwise,
Let's
the
Plays
council
by
might use
myself,
this as an
because
excuse
one,
to keep you
I'm
on
not
the
that
Spectres.
entertaining by
Come
myself,
with me, Captain.
and two,
I want to
I
go
will
over a
spend
few things
hours
before
going
the
like,
hearing.
where the fuck do I
Shepard,
go?
you and the others can meet us at the Citadel.
Yeah,
Tower.
thankfully,
Top
like the place
I'll
where
make sure you
you'll
have
need to go
clearance to get
is
in.
literally just to the right of this place, and just keep going. That's where
That's why I
the
hate
tower is.
politicians.
Okay, saving. Okay, and with that, we're gonna end this one here. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you've enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, and if you have an opportunity, please check out my Patreon. Whether you contribute or just pass the word on, either one is greatly appreciated. And check out TWK's YouTube channel. I'll put his channel info in the description. And yeah, so bye.